So this is my plant shelf. Don't judge some of my plants. I need to care for some of these badly. But on the bottom, you can see I have started some seedlings. So using this egg carton was probably a bad idea. These are all bell peppers. I don't think they stay moist enough, so I need to probably change these over to something else so they actually have a chance. You can see right here, again, bell peppers haven't started, but the broccoli did. These are a little bit leggy. I'm gonna put them outside soon. My cat is knocking my phone. Liam, look at him. Trying to give you love right now. I'm trying to film a video.
This year, Josh and I decided to build our own raised garden beds, so we went to Lowe's. They'll cut the wood for you, so that's primarily why we chose Lowe's. We did choose untreated wood because we will be, planting vegetables in there. We didn't want, chemicals to leach into our food. But total cost for this was about $50. We chose two 12-foot long boards and two 8-foot long boards, and then we had a 2x4 cut into several pieces, just like the width of the boards, to be able to support the corners. And again, this is untreated wood, so we're aware that we're going to eventually have to replace these. The elements aren't going to be kind to this. But, I think it's worth it, not having to fork over, massive out-of-pocket expense for pre-manufactured garden beds. And you can see here we were trying to figure out where we were going to lay them out and how we were going to level them. And then we did put some leftover plastic from our vapor barrier along the sides to try and protect the beds from moisture.
It's the end of March and everything is just awakening around our house. Spring is almost here. I gotta show you. Got some seedlings started. We just put them in the bottles and keep them moist and set them out in the sun so they could sprout. And I've got these beds almost completely set up. This is some snow beans. Planted this peach tree last fall and it has survived the winter. It has its first little flower. I gotta pick up this mulch soon. The tree really doesn't need it anymore. And here are the garden beds. Josh has one of them set up. We gotta get more soil for this one. We literally put like 250 pounds of soil on this one. So total we'll have like 500 pounds of dirt. This guy was in my garden last year and I moved him to this big old pot. So it's all his forever now. But I noticed it looks like it's gone to seed. I'll probably have some seed soon. Don't know what these little flowers are, but they're freaking beautiful. We didn't plant them, they just started popping up. They're so cool though. Look at these. In the front yard, we have daffodils, and I wasn't sure what these were, but I was assuming they're tulips. And this one actually popped up today. It's definitely tulips.
True story, Josh and I actually used the same soil for both of our garden beds, even though we kind of used different methods. I had him put the garden soil on the bottom and then the topsoil on top. My thinking is the roots would, grow downward towards the healthier soil, so that was the method to my madness. But his definitely stays moist on top more than mine does.
For some reason, this one isn't as full as that one. It could be like it doesn't have as much straw on the bottom, so we're probably going to end up putting more dirt in this one, to be honest. Here's a little update on my peach tree. He's only 2 years old, so I don't expect any peaches. But he's alive. He made it through the winter. And these are little sunflower starters. Go ahead and give y'all an update on these garden beds. Look at Josh's. Okay, first of all, can you see the quality difference in the soil here? His looks a lot better than mine, I'm not even gonna lie. And all his corn is just growing. He popped a couple of sunflowers over here too. We have a couple of sunflowers in the back also. But mine, there is some stuff sprouting. It's just hard to see. Like you can maybe see a little bit of life right there, but there's some cabbages growing over here. I saw, maybe it's like tomato and basil right here in the middle, and a couple marigolds over here. I do have some other stuff I can pop in this empty portion up here. But I was gonna give it a little bit more time to see if anything grows. Those are some onions that sprouted, and I just put them in here inside my garden bed. Remember the chives? The freaking bees love these, by the way. They flowered, and I thought I could get seeds from them, but I probably don't know what I'm talking about. But at least they're really pretty. Well, this bush popped up overnight. We thought it died off, but clearly it's about to flower, so I'll show you this back garden bed too. So this had a bunch of weeds in it, and last year I made this my garden. Well, we took all the fencing and stuff up, and we ended up putting flowers back here this year. Hopefully it's a lot easier to manage. I don't like dragging the water hose all back here, but these are sunflowers, and then we did put some, I think, perennials, so they'll come back year after year in here. There's not much sprouting yet, but just wanted to show you the progress. Some potatoes that were sprouting, so I just put them in this large storage container. But you can see they're popping up. Where's the other one? Oh, there's one right there. And then I have these. You can see these are the snow peas. They're doing rather well, except for that one on the end. He's struggling. And then this is broccoli, which I don't even know how that's gonna do. It looks a little leggy, honestly. Like, it shouldn't be like that. And then this is lettuce, and again, you could see the soil quality difference here. I was testing some stuff, but they did sprout. There's a couple, you can see them here and there. There's some lettuce in here. Hopefully it does well. If not, we'll try again.
We also have these gorgeous redbud trees on our property. I didn't know that they were redbud trees. I actually learned that from TikTok. I also learned that if you pull the petals off, you can steep them and make like a redbud jelly. I haven't tried it yet, but that's definitely something I'll be trying next year. Unfortunately, they only bloom like this for about 2 weeks and they go back to looking like normal trees, but they're still really gorgeous and I love them. Last year, a robin made a nest alongside our house and we never knocked it down, and we noticed it's being used again this year.
Hey, thank you for watching to the end of the video. Since you already stuck around this time, why don't you go ahead and subscribe to this channel. Thank you. Bye.